currency is crashing and will soon no longer be the world standard, which will be our greatest defeat, frankly, in 200 years. There will be no defeat like that. That will take us away from being even a great power. We are now officially a third world country. No president in the history of our country has been subjected to such vicious and disgusting attacks. But they only attack me because I fight for you. It's very simple. They can't buy me and they can't control me, and that scares them beyond belief.
Guys, I know you seeing the world on fire, and I don't mean in a good way. The global economy is literally crashing, and it can literally happen any day now. Donald Trump just released a video basically saying that US dollar is finished, it's finito. The US is basically losing its global reserve currency status, and if that's the case, if that ever happens, the dollar can be as worthless as a peso. Now, no diss to the American peso, but as you know, the American peso can't pay for anything in America of value. And if that becomes the case in America, guys, you can only imagine how fearful that can be. So as you can see, guys, we are in scary times. So what I have done, I have took a few weeks to comprise a list of things that I feel like every household should need to prepare themselves for. Now, this list can help anyone. I don't give a care what country you in or what region you in. This list is something I feel like every person, head of household, should have in use on a daily basis, and it's going to be 4 quick things that anybody can do that's going to prepare you for this global economic crash. Guys, stay tuned. Welcome back to the channel, guys. If you're new to the channel, I'm Credit Coach Q, and I created the first cloud-based software that allows you to put your credit repair experience into your own hands. If you're new to the channel, I'm super excited because I have a banger in today's video. We're going to talk about this crazy global economic crash. But before we get into the video, guys, please like and subscribe to the channel. It allows YouTube to push us within their algorithm. And it also allows YouTube to push us with a wider audience and allows us to leave these lights on. Guys, please like and subscribe to the channel. If you have anything derogatory in your credit report, I mean anything negative, charge-offs, late payments, bankruptcies, medical bills, guys, you name it, please go over to mycreditapproved.com. It's the website and the software that I was telling you about that allows you to put the full experience to your own hands. Guys, people are removing thousands of dollars worth of debt by themselves. They are no longer using credit repair companies. They are putting this information and this experience into their own hands and appreciating on a deeper level. Guys, please go to mycreditapproved.com, check out the software, and start removing these items, guys, if you have anything derogatory on your credit report. Now, let's dive straight into the meat and potatoes of this video, guys. I'm super excited about this video only because I feel like it's really going to help a lot of people out. I feel like a lot of people don't understand what's coming, and it's inevitable. Once China and Saudi Arabia made a deal to stop trading in US dollar, I've seen a domino effect coming. Now, we are already dealing with the liquidity crisis with the banks, and now we are literally about to go into a crisis when it comes to our currency, the US dollar. Now, it's going to be 4 things that I feel like anyone needs to look out for and be prepared for when it comes to this crisis, because it's definitely a global crisis. We are going to be on the same level playing field economically, and we are going to basically need to lean on each other for advice. Now, these things, like I said, is going to help any and every person that is head of household within their household. So let's dive straight in. So the first item that I think that you need to look out for is crime. Crime is going to be risen over the next couple of months, and I honestly believe that that is going to be a result of the crash. Now, once the crash come, the first thing that you need to be cognizant of is crime. Crime usually are higher in poverty-stricken situation. So if a lot of people go into a poverty-stricken situation all at once, I honestly believe crime is going to go up as well. So you want to be prepared for crime. That can be auto theft, that could be home invasion, that can be any type of crime. Guys, you want to be able to protect yourself. So one thing that you can always do is get a dog. I always tell people you never see a big scary dog on any scary movie, because the movie will be over very soon. So You want to make sure that you have some type of dog that can protect you and your family. If you don't have time for that, guys looking to getting a gun or some type of weapon that can protect your family as well. Guys, if you have a nice family or you have a nice house or nice luxury things, you might be a target. I don't know what area you in, but if you are a person of value, you want to make sure that you are protecting your assets and anything surrounding it. And the best way to do that is, like I said, get a gun or get a dog. Those two items will definitely do the trick when it comes to protection. So that's crime. The second one is food. Now, I also have some subsections when it comes to food as well, because I've also been noticing that there has been shortages when it comes to certain items. But food is going to be one. Food and water should be stockpiled in your house. You should have cases and cases and cases and cases of water. You should have some type of food that you are not eating on the regular. That can be canned goods, that can be pastas, that can be things like that. You want to make sure that you are having some type of storage when it comes to food. You do not want to be in any type of supermarket or grocery store during the time of a crash when things are scarce. You want to have an overflow of your essentials inside your home, so you won't have to deal with a mob of people in any given time. That can be very dangerous, and you don't want to put yourself in it. So it's better to prepare than to be unprepared. So you want to make sure you have your essentials. Now, the other subsection of items that I've been noticing that has had shortages is batteries. Now, all batteries are ran on lithium. Now, the production of lithium in Africa, I honestly think that it is a problem with it. So there is not been a large production of lithium when it comes to producing things like batteries. So if you do have some type of savings, you can definitely look to invest into batteries, because batteries is going to be a helping stone when it comes to, you know, powering anything if anything go bad. If anything go bad and you need to make sure that you have some batteries on hand just to, you know, get through any type of rough situation. You don't realize what you need until it's gone, right? And batteries is one of the things. When I'm saying that the batteries was not being produced as much, it really raised my eyebrow, because it's not something that you genuinely look to getting influx of. Another one is bleach. One of the biggest distributors of bleach, I believe their warehouse underwent some type of fire or some type of destruction where it caused a lot of the distribution of the bleach to be stopped. One of the biggest distributors of bleach. So yeah, it's some weird items that's literally being tainted with, and you want to be cognizant of having it in your household. Like I said, it's not something that you probably going to think of to buy an influx of or stockpile on, but if it is something that's being delayed or having distribution problems, you want to possibly get it, because you don't want to have to look for it. Like I said, it's better to prepare than to be unprepared, right? The third is cash. Now, I've talked about cash in my videos in the past because cash is going to give you security. Now, if anything happened when it comes to these banks, because I honestly don't believe you can trust any of these banks. I have hundreds of thousands of dollars in banks, and it's a scary situation because my business, I need to have banks and I need to process transactions on a high level. So it's just really scary, but you need to make sure that you have cash. I have cash, I have hard assets on the side just in case anything happened. A lot of these digital financial institutions can collapse. You don't know where your money is, and then you are basically stuck with your pants down and basically at the mercy of the financial institution and their insurance provider. So guys, make sure that you have some cash on hand, probably as minimum as $500 all the way up to $5,000. That way you can have some type of freedom when it comes to your necessities if you do need to have access to it. If the economy crash and all these banks crash at the same time, no one is going to be able to go to on a bank run. You're not going to be able to go to the bank. You're not going to be able to pull out any of your money, and all of these financial institutions are going to be locked. So guys, make sure you have cash on hand. Now, the fourth, last but not least, this is going to possibly be the most important, and this is credit. You want to make sure that your credit is good, guys. If you have a poor credit score, if you're in the 5-6s, you want to make sure that you are going to mycreditapproved.com, because the new financial system is coming, and if you don't have good credit, you are not going to be able to have options when it comes to any type of financial system that they decide to implement. Also, you're not going to be able to leverage other people's money instead of tapping into your savings and going deep into your reserves. Guys, if inflation go crazy and these banks just start collapsing, guys, you're going to basically always need access to hard credit lines, because that is going to give you a insurance or a security blanket when it comes to any type of situation. Now, the bank can lose your money, but the credit cards, I honestly don't see those getting shut down, because it's only a large bank that holds all the money. So yeah, I don't see the credit cards going down, but I do see the liquidity from these personal deposit banks are going to fall with the dominoes. But hard credit and being able to position yourself when it comes to any of these market opportunities, whether these houses are going to go down, there's going to be a lot of opportunity there. Going to be a lot of opportunity with stock market. There's going to be a lot of opportunity crypto market. There's going to be a lot of opportunity in the used car market. Any market that's tanking right now, once the market corrects itself after this financial institution, whoever have good credit or a large amount of reserves is going to benefit the most. So guys, make sure that you have great credit. If you need to repair your credit, if you need any type of credit repair, go to mycreditapproved.com. We do have videos talking about how you can use our software. Guys, the 14-day hack is still killing right now. If you have watched this video about the 14-day hack, I promise you it's still killing right now. So guys, you watch this video, go to mycreditapproved.com, do the hack, fix your credit, and guys, put yourself in the position perfectly for this financial collapse, guys, because it's coming, and you want whoever is not in position or prepared is not going to make it. Guys, the middle class is dying by the day, and if you are not prepared or positioned, you are going to lose. So guys, make sure that you are getting all four of these. Now, I did say I was going to give you four. I'm going to give you one last one. This is more so investment, thinking about investing, actually benefiting from the collapse. Now, I honestly think crypto is going to be the future. I don't think all cryptos are going to be the future. I think it's going to be a very small percentage of the cryptos. I think that we are on the verge of a crypto regulated revolution. And I think that once that happens, I think that all the cryptos that's going to be regulated under a certain framework are going to be winners. And if you look up technologies that these banks are implementing and basically transitioning into, a lot of these cryptos are under that umbrella. And if you do a lot of searching, you could possibly get rich during this pandemic. Like I said, this is not going to be any financial advice. I just want to give you guys an eye opener for a potential gain when it comes to this collapse. Guys, a lot of people are going to get rich. Most people get rich during collapses, during the 2008, during the Great Depression. During depressions, most people honestly get rich, and there's going to be a lot of opportunity on the table, and you will be able to take advantage of the opportunity if you have good credit and if you are doing your due diligence when it comes to these cryptos. Guys, these cryptos are going to basically take over. Everything is going digital. Fed now is going to be released in July, and once that happens, guys, I honestly think that a lot of the cryptos are going to be implemented into these systems, and they already is. Look up technology that the banks have all transitioned over to called ISO 222. Now, that technology is going to be one of the biggest transitions in the crypto space, because only a handful of those cryptos are winners under that umbrella for ISO 222. And look them up. Look up ISO coins. Look up cryptocurrencies that's working with financial institutions. And once you figure that out, guys, you will figure out a large piece of a treasure that's waiting on the other side. Guys, let me know in the comments how you feel about this. Did I miss one? Do you feel like I laid everything out correctly? Do you have anything to add? Let me know in the comments how you feel about it. And guys, always remember to, like I said, to like and subscribe to the channel. It allows YouTube to push us within their algorithm. It allows us to leave the lights on. Guys, until next time, take care of your credit and take care of yourself. Credit Coach Q out.